It's pretty crazy. So and it's a great hero, of course. Ursa was one of those heroes. Coming up to TI,
yeah.
people saying this hero is great.
It's just because, like, the math-wise, you know, they were like, oh, we added the one extra Fury swipe. But if you do the math, the extra Fury swipe in most situations can be, like, over, like, up to 200 damage in a lot of situations. Just that one extra attack. And it lets you change your skill points differently, too. And this also benefits with their Roche. The Roche setup they have, right?
Yep.
Death Prophet and Ursa.
Very good at taking the Roche. And Secret Silent, sure there's Avenge, but we're not really seeing that hero that goes with it to take the Roche at the moment. So they themselves, they've obviously got great fight around the pit with the Shaker. Assuming that YapzOr gets good timing on the Blink Dagger.
I think I'm liking Secret's fight overall better because I think Serenity right now are very dependent on DP ulti in the team fight. They've got all these other little spells. Ursa can be a beast, but Death Prophet ulti is the big one they need for this team fights versus Secret. Secret's got so much control in the fights.
10 seconds remaining.
The thing to bring Serenity together.
5 seconds remaining.
You know what I'd like to see in a crazy dream? Probably not going to happen. Put the DP on a side lane. Finish off with an Invoker pick. Come on, Serenity. Give us something great. Give us something fun. What have we got here? Final pick. Probably going to be the Offlane. Unless they do something wild.
I mean, GGG played Clinks as a dual offlane in the last game. They could still...
They could sort of fit something like that in.
Right, like XIQ played Tiny. He was technically... I mean, he's their offlane player,
sure,
right? But he played like a carry.
It's the sort of role, as you say, that the Jinku could play the Ursa. Yeah.
Could be a possibility. And he just plays a game winner.
A sort of hero that can work with the setup of Feint.
I used to like Morphling, but they've picked it a lot in the past too. But Storm, yes, they are doing the side lane.
I was sort of right.
There you go.
Play to the side lane.
There you go.
And we're getting a flashy hero. It's not the Invoker, but I'll let them off. Storm Spirit's a lot of fun too. There is a lot of stun, not really a lot of sort of instant stun. Right,
yeah,
if
Shaker,
you've got the
course,
vision, sure, but if you've got the vision to play around with, you've got sort of the Nyx Assassin as you will. You know, Nyx Assassin's going to be there with the Nyx and Storm is such a nice combo to have. You know, set up PYW, setting up for kills, and you've got so many ways to follow up. Storm Spirit zipping in, Ursa's going to have a Blink Dagger. They are going to be able to play as pretty much the same style of Dota as they're able to play in game one. Different draft, but you can certainly feel that Serenity are going to look to try and do what they did in game one in terms of play style.
But yeah, they picked the Storm decent. I mean, I'm going based off what they picked. This is months ago, of course, but they did play it a lot in their qualifier run.
Oh,
like 4 games or 5 games.
Come on, put Tiny mid, put Necro off, pick anti-mage, bam. Was it terrible? Anti-mage. No one plays anti-mage.
No one really plays. Good for Storm. Good for DP. And I saw the hand for a second. I was like, what? Owen.
Mid 1 TA. Okay, so is it Ace going to be playing the Necrophos again? We are still yet to see who's going to pick which. Ace and FATA, which way around do they want to do the Tiny and the Necrophos? I put Ace on the Tiny. Come on. Don't give him the Necrophos.
Oh, man, I don't know.
They're thinking about it. They're taking times with this.
I feel like Serenity's draft looks much weak, visibly weaker this time around, right?
And look at that, he's got the set for us. And it's an Ace Tiny, I like it, the switch.
It is the Ace Tiny.
It is the Ace Tiny. I think this is already better for Secret in terms of comparison to what they did in game one. He's got the Cowboy Ursa.
He does have the Cowboy Ursa, I saw it.
He's ready to party. And it's going to be...
It's a side lane Storm.
It's a side lane Storm. No, I was right. It's not a side lane DP, it's a side lane Storm. Unless they're going to swap the roles around.
Is it like Bane, Ursa, top, and then Storm, Nyx, safe?
Oh, yeah.
I think so, right? Similar to the last game where they did the CM Clinks top or bottom, I guess it was that name.
Because I guess
this bottom, I meant.
You would. I mean, you don't want to have the Storm against the TA, right?
No. I think it's gonna be Storm in the safe lane.
Yeah.
Storm, Nyx, safe lane, Ursa, Bane off lane, right? For Serenity, the 2 and 2.
Because the DP does alright against the TA. Right? Was it not? So it's still not. Well, I guess whoever you put mid here in this matchup is not gonna have an amazing. Like mid one should have a good lane.
Mid one's gonna have a good time.
Yeah. See. I mean, overall, obviously, what we saw in game one, Serenity did look rather hot. But as you say, this
one looks much different.
Secret in game two, look, it looks just a lot closer. You can clearly see what Secret's going to be trying to do this game.
They look like they've got a more well-rounded lineup.
There's
on the
less
side of
question
Secret.
marks.
I feel like Serenity, I think they're still like the lane has to go, lanes have to go well, but I think they're so dependent on DP ulti until the Storm gets online. Unless Ursa snowballs, right? Like Storm, if Storm starts having some trouble, or if DP starts having some trouble, who's going to be their big space maker? It's got to be like the Nyx and the Ursa. So yeah, it does look a little bit weaker here, but we'll see what they're able to make come from it. So it is going to be, yeah, Storm Nyx top, yep, DP mid, and the Ursa Bane bottom as we thought.
All right, let's see. Game 2, Serenity versus Secret. Secret getting severely shaken up in game 1. We'll see if they can step it up.
Look at this.
In a second.
YapzOr item build. The Stout Shield to start on the Ursa. So he wants to be in the lane hitting. What that means. Instead of usually, we see most of the time it's like Windlays, Boots, Clarity, something like that. More so like 2-on-2 meta, of course. But he wants to actually just be in the face, punching the Nyx Assassin, making sure that FATA is able to get it.
So as well, I'm going to be very intrigued about this Storm Spirit side lane, because we don't see this hero put into the side lane very often, do we? This is, it's not one of the mids that can sort of easily sort of switch up to a side lane. I feel like there's a lot of weaknesses, right, isn't there, sort of having it in this position. There must be a reason. We don't see people do it.
You're a 289 hero.
Yeah.
Sure, you farm, you can kill creeps fast with your static rem or something, but you need levels. And you're not really going to be alone in that lane, right? There's going to be a Nyx Assassin for the most part with you, and you want your 6. You are a 289 movement speed hero who dies extremely easy if you get like, trapped or blocked at all.
I'm very interested to see how this safe lane Storm does play out for Serenity.
Yeah.
Lane. Beginning as Secret try and hold their ground against this battery, but Serenity will be able to bully them off. Up top.
They got it as well.
No, PYW, yeah.
Yes, Serenity gets
so
all
they get 3. All right.
They get 3 or 4.
Despite the attempt from YapzOr there with a vision, looks like I guess it just wasn't timed correctly. Looked like it tried to push him away from the room, but PYW was still able to grab it.
Again, it was Serenity bringing 3 heroes, including the mid. So now this time mid one gets the block.
Yes. So this lane, mid one should be able to perform. We should
mid one should have a really good time this game, as long as it doesn't get ganked or die or in the early phase. Like this is a great lane for him, and overall pretty good game for a TA as well. Already off the bat gets the 4 first lat sits, and already with that refraction started.
Top lane, YapzOr. In onto Xingqiu. Really trying to punish this safe lane Storm, who said is not going to be the easiest for Serenity to pull off. Certainly something that Secret can look to try and punish in this lane. Bottom, that final duel. Ursa and up against both Tiny and Benj. I mean, who should be coming out on top of this one?
This is the lane that I'm going to be watching for the most, but I feel like this one's going to be a lot of trade of harassment, because whoever steps up too far might just die for both sides. If it's Puppey or like XCG will just die.
It feels like you've got to favour the team with 2 stuns, right? Surely there's
I think so.
Where you just got the wham bam, and if someone tries to go on you, as long as you've got a stun available.
I think when like level 3 comes out, Secret has a huge favor in this lane.
Alright, here we go here. Straight up magic missile, avalanche, right click.
Even
there you
before
have
the
it.
3.
Stuns are always going to be the sort of the OP play at the early stages. The Ace getting that first blood for Secret.
Did you see also the skill, not skill, but item build by Puppey as well was pretty much the I want to just win this bottom lane.
Oh, the double fairy fire.
Triple fairy fire.
Oh, the triple fairy. I couldn't even count.
So last hits though, I think Ursa might be able to come out a bit ahead here, but yeah, kills Secret should be able to. Ace almost level 3. Can always set up for those with the spells.
For a kill attempt onto PYW. He's got the spike carapace, turns around, nice 2-man stun, and that will stop FATA and YapzOr being able to chase him down. Now they're safe trying to keep control of the creep so and get that farm on the Storm Spirit.
Mid lane already going as we kind of expected, but very, very one-sided for mid one, 18-4. Fantastic start for him. Bottom lane, Secret just trying to keep pulling back the waves, deny, so they are winning in the experience war as well quite a bit versus Serenity. Ours are still farming though.
find another chance for a missile opening. Pressured in under the tower. Should be able to keep himself level with the farm of that Ursa.
This one a little quieter than the other 3 games that we've had today. At least the start.
No, just one kill. Just one kill so far. Yeah. No real crazy movements around the map. Themselves stuck to the lanes.
All about just messing with the experience advantage. Ace collapsed on a bit here. Gets Shishiji tossed away.
Just not a kill that's going to be happening really for Serenity at the moment. That's a secret combos we've seen.
This is the lane now. This is where the lane is located now. Where the creeps have been pulled. Forward. He does have the mango.
They're just going to burst him down, and
they got him.
They've got to be careful down at Serenity. The kill potential is just that much better for the Secret with those stuns.
And Tiny's just innately incredibly tanky. I mean, 1,000 HP, 0 stat items. That's strength gain.
Jinq got out by a Fisher. He has not got any health in the tank.
Leaves the last hit for FATA, so he gets all that mana back.
And this is sort of what gets one of the problems as well with Storm safe lane. If anytime the PYW, yeah, exactly. You leave him alone, he's going to get pressured. He's going to get pushed underneath the tower, and he'll get bursted.
That's why it's like you're like, in theory, like it doesn't sound horrible to have like the stun, but you have to have him there, and you want levels, and you have to have somebody else with him. So then you're not really going to be getting those levels that you want. So you see, PYW is like exclusively just pulling as much as possible to try to make sure that Storm gets 6 at a decent pace. Because his last hits are okay. Being able to spam Remnant, always going to give you that. Yeah, mid one, so dominating that mid lane. Level 6 now, so the trap's coming online.
The chase down here. Secret onto PYW. PYW will be able to get one of the bounty runes. Secret to grab the other. So, and FATA continuing to chase. Uses the shrine to get that mana.
Yep,
so he's got the fish already, and they should have this. Well, PYW turns with the stun.
Makes him work.
YapzOr's got a Fisher, just needs to find the angle. The jukes from PYW sort of, yeah, and he's always out of there.
He's gone.
Very nice play there from PYW. Doesn't go the obvious route around the cliff, just heads straight out into the open.
Force the shrine.
Knows that there's not going to be a ward there at this early stage of the game, that deep on their own half of the map. Secret, so easy escape for PYW.
Space.
And indeed, yeah, happy times for Jinq as he's able to get some creeps.
So, important to point out, I mean, this is something that most people know already, but as soon as your TA hits 6, you ideally, if your mid laner is already having a hard time, which you tend to, if you're the last pick TA, make sure you have the sentry there as soon as the TA hits 6. ZYD does have it there, so he's not going to be threatened to dying by himself. Those side traps. Oh, mid one misses the catapult. Oh. And we caught that one.
We saw it.
But gets his own sentry, dewards the sentry, so he can keep that lane dominance
we saw that too.
There you go, that was a good
play. Trade-off. Right.
They just, yeah, it's just, XNQ is just jungling now. PYW is just going to have to take the lane a bit here. Gonna get chased out.
And they're gonna go, they're popping the ult here.
The trap is going to slow XCG. There's another trap to slow ZYD. Mid one should be just fine.
Yeah, and now with the turnaround, the Bane's the one in trouble. Puppey's there with the magic missile. Actually, Serenity did have, XCG did have a full stick. Will buy him some time, but not quite enough. As he'll go down, ZYD, can he actually get anything in return out of this? There's the second trap being used to slow him. They're kiting him, they're closing in upon him as ZYD pops the Fairy Fire, but a Fisher comes out and ZYD will fall Secret. Themselves 2 more kills towards the mid. And they punish that usage of the exorcism as well, as Team Serenity unable to achieve anything with that first use of the ult.
Ooh, that's costly. The power of those TA traps. The Bane could not close the gap. And we were talking about how for Serenity, the early game is going to be really important on either the Ursa snowballing and having a fantastic time, or the Death Propping having pretty good success with those exorcisms. And the first one already not looking the 5-0.
To see what this what the Storm's going to be able to pull out for this. Storm, as you say, he's sort of just been sticking in the jungle for now. So sure as CS is up there, it's going to take a little bit of time for him to climb up.
Ace isn't going for an Aquila on the time. He's just gone treads, and he's got a bottle queued up for the Aquila. As I say that, I think he just bought the pieces for
He
it.
just
He
got
did.
that for it.
He just bought the Wraith Band as well as this. I was like, wow, he's skipping a kill. I usually don't see that on the Tinies anymore. Nice. I try to just body block him with this invis.
It's sort of working. He's got the Nightmare. Magic Missile out onto the Ursa. Nightmare will be taken off, but that's going to mean that now Puppey's in an awkward position. But there's the Reaper set does come down onto an already raised Ursa. They get the kill though, and it does save Puppey. Stops the Ursa from getting the kill on Puppey. Mid lane ZYD getting overpon very aggressively here, but now with the TP in, Xinq's ready with the reaction play. Mid one, can he get his way out of this one? He can't. So heads up play there from the Storm as Xinq turns up to the lane and helps ZYD turn that play around.
Mid one trying for solo kills. Gets punished. FATA's got a little bit of this is like awkward time where now he's just kind of like walking between because he didn't get the kill, he didn't get the last hit or anything, so he doesn't get his mana back. But now he'll be able to last. Restored. While YapzOr and PYW. He's got this little 1v1 going up top. The supports trying to get farming their levels. How are the ancient stacks? We actually have not had any ancient stacks for mid one. Just not really any time, right? YapzOr's been positioned top for the most part this game, besides that reaction to the exorcism, and Puppey's been bottom. Non-stop pulling. But that does mean that the supports on Secret, they're gonna be pretty high level this game already. So level 6 on YapzOr already. I believe Puppey's almost level 6 too. While on the other side, Bane's only level 4, since he's been making more moves around the map.
Nice and Puppey. Bottom lane, see if they can close the gap into GGG.
Ace doesn't have the most mana right now. They get the D ward, but only has mana for one and one spell on a tree.
The hidden ones have
It's the arcane bullets on YapzOr. Sometimes see Tranquil Soul Ring. I think he's realizing that he wants his, not only just for himself, it's for his team. Got like Venge and heroes that keep spamming abilities.
Bottom, Ace.
Ooh.
Goes with the Avalanche, but straight away XCJ and GGG ready to collapse upon him and surround him. Ace tries to toss away the big old bear, but ZYD's in with the rotation too. As Ace gets siphoned down. Mid lane, mid one, trying to use this opportunity to get some damage onto the tier 1 tower mid. There they go, they actually open up straight away onto PYW, who's been trap slowed. The Spike Carapace for now, he has got the stun back up in a second, but the mana's not quite there as mid one moves forward and takes the kill. Fine, PYW turns his attention back towards that mid tier 1.
He's got the arcane rune, so he's just pretty much using no mana every time he's using these refractions to push the tower. Bottom, the setup's coming.
They're trying to look for the second use of the Ghost, but ZYD just gets swapped in straight away underneath the tower. The magic missile, the slam thrown down. But the Nightmare will keep him alive there, dodging the Reaper sight. Is it enough to keep that man safe though, as he's diving in deep? 4 heroes will finally finish him off.
It was still beautiful, but he does end up dying. Will they be able to get XCG? It does look like they will as well.
But to stop the push, that is the second use of the Ghost that gets punished by Secret.
Quick move too, the decision making by them. You saw like YapzOr was still playing around mid, and they instantly were like, we can't let them get any damage on our tower with the DP ult. Bring as much as we need to. Bring 3 heroes down. And they actually do get the kill. With that quick swap, that's what we were talking about as well, right?
Yeah.
When you're playing Death Prophet, you have to be careful of your positioning versus Avenge.
Oh, PYW. Has he got the damage for this solo? Oh, didn't get the hit out of Vendetta.
Ancients, not enough to give him the help, and now he's
dead. All right, not quite able to get that kill there on to Puppey. Puppey walks away. 10 for 2 this time round. Secret's turn to be in the driving seat off the back of the lanes. 2K lead. Still, it's going to be what they do with this Storm Spirit. Still,
really
obviously
is.
A very passive game from Xinq. He's farmed at the Kaya. He's going for the Kaya into the Orchid.
They're gonna need a big mid game to come out with the, with a level 12 even on the Storm Spitters with the Blink Dagger Ursa. Like they're gonna have to just make plays happen to catch themselves back up in
and
this.
There's a Blink on Tanya now for Secret.
Yeah.
And he's just ready to make the plays himself. The Blink Tread Tequila ready to go. Smokes up straight away with a Puppey.
Oh god, and CYD is standing under a trap right now in the mid lane. There it is. They've got the Fissure, they've got the Blink, they've got the combo.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. And the swap forward.
That's the second one gone. Secret with the quick picks.
And a tower.
And the fantastic timing with the reveal of that blink dagger.
You can just feel the difference in pace this game, though. Looking at Serenity, you can tell they're just like, our heroes just have to farm. Our Storm, this isn't the hero that...
I mean, he's
not a
literally
Clinks.
just been
It's
farmed.
not a,
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, this is a hero that just needs to be absorbing space from the map, but they're not getting that much space on the map from the rest of their heroes. And the aggressive wards now coming out. Secret, they take out the mid tower, instantly walk into the jungle, place that deep vision, so they will be able to see X and Q. Everybody does go for those jungle plays. So yeah, I think GGG, this blink dagger, he's gonna have to make moves around the map. Does have it finished on the Ursa.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Serenity's got to be careful how they show unless they want to go in with a full team fight. They've got Exorcism back up. Look at the opening, but the fish is already out. And there's the combo again.
Ace is dead.
Bam. ZYD on the DP is dead and gone. Mid one trying to move forward. Does get stunned up, but Ace is there with the body blocks on to PYW. He's stuck.
Oh no.
He can't go anywhere. He has got the ult to buy himself some time, but Secret will just chase him down as they've picked up PYW on the Nyx Assassin. They'll get GGG as well, as with the Reaper sight down upon him. He's gone for 45 seconds.
Oh, poor GGG. He got stuck in the tree. He got fissured and pushed into the tree. How unfortunate.
Secret take the tower.
And they didn't have to expend anything that big, like the Reaper sight, that's it. But like we were talking about, Serenity, it feels like they just need Exorcism in the fights, and he's been getting it off, but
he dies every time.
He just dies instantly.
It's not been the smoothest of games for ZYD on his DP, that's for sure. 1-for-1, every Exorcism has just, it's not been great.
And now they've got the Deso. They can go for the Roche.
They absolutely can. This was that hero we were sort of talking about in the draft before his pit was, so they need something to help them take Roche.
And they've got the Terror,
and
they've got Sustain. Sustain with Necro heals too.
You're taking this easily. And as you can see down the replay, once again, that fish is sort of blocking ZGG in. He's stuck. They pick him up one by one, and without the ghosts, you know, they had the ghosts, but without the ability to keep herself alive on the DP, there's no fight for them to take.
I think it was also really important, like how Puppey set that fight up with the sentry placed already. They were taking the tier 1, but they knew the fight was going to happen in that area, and he put a sentry and obs down before it even started. So they got the vision of the Nyx. They already knew what was kind of going on before it happened, so they're able to just insta-kill Death Prophet. Boards win games. But that vision.
Still waiting for that storm to come online. And sort of the eyes of Serenity. As Ace just continues to find these pickoffs with that blink.
Tiny feels like such a good hero. We're seeing it quite a lot here already on this first day.
He's got 2.4k gold towards the Orchid.
Okay.
Can he really go in and find those pickoffs to start the fight off?
Oh. GGG was about to get swapped. Another tower. More map control for Secret. And when you have more and more map control and you have more gold going your way and you're playing versus Nyx Assassin as well, on these type of teams, you're always going to have the reveal set up. So it makes this hero look quite a bit weaker. Like PYW last game looked phenomenal. This game, 0-4-0 on the Nyx, unable to really find anything because they're so heavily on the back foot. This is a hero that usually helps you snowball more and more. And when you're on the back foot, makes you lose more. And XIQ has switched the build, by the way. So no longer the Orchid, going for the Bloodstone, just going for greed. I think they're recognizing that this game is starting to get out of hand already.
Absolutely, with Secret taking another tier 2 tower. Pushing in on the top. How does Serenity put a stop to this? It is going to get to the point where Xingqiu has to turn up to the fight. The Storm. He has to offer something. Again, Exorcism's up, but as we've seen every time that it has been, it's not been a good fight for Serenity.
Going for the back.
Let's see if they can get the wraparound opening. Jump forward Ace again with the combo. There's the Nightmare, but it's too early. The Reaper sight still comes down, and again, Exorcism into death. They lose to Serenity, and Secret are up onto the high ground. There'll be a buyback from GGG on his Ursa. They're going to have to try and hold without the Death Prophet, without the Exorcism. Not that that would have done anything as we're seeing this game. Oh, baits out the Echo Slam. It's a sweet little dodge from Xingqiu. He's going to go back in, but at this point, the Storm finally turning up. It just doesn't offer anything at all to slow down Secret. As Secret hold the ground keep pushing in. They'll get the toss back. Triple kill for FATA. They may even get more as well as PYW getting slowed up. Magic Missile, another kill for Secret. The Serenity just losing hero after hero on this base defense, attempt at a base defense at least. Again, he zips in, he zips out, he gets tossed back in, and he is dead.
Yeah.
I said, you know, we don't see safe lane Storm Spirit a lot. Why doesn't it work out? And they're GGing out. They're done.
I mean, the game's absolutely over. We were saying it, right? We looked and went, Secret's got it looks like a much more clean
draft. The much better.
I thought Serenity looked very, the greed, right? When they have to move that lane like that and then Death Prophet suffers, they have to have, like, one of these heroes has to dominate the game. Like, the Ursa or Death Prophet have to just go ham in this game. And they didn't, and the game's kind of just over from that point.